Hello, beautiful Pisces. So it took me a minute to get this all set up for you. The reason being is, well, first I sneezed, and then I read what Gemini is bringing to us for the full moon, and decided I needed some nice calming music. Well, let's read. Let's see, right? And you see, I already lost the page for it, so. And I think I might have done that on purpose, but let's see. The key words and ideas for this lunation is interesting, confusing, mystical, and angry. Nice. It says, on paper, this full moon looks fairly straightforward. It's in the sign of Gemini, not making any immediate alignments with any planets. However, when you look at the situation a little more closely, it becomes apparent that, in fact, the Gemini planet Mercury is in a bit of a mess this week. Makes a hard angle to the planet of confusion and deception, Neptune. Adding to the regular heightened emotions that come with pretty much every full moon is the fact that many of us are just not going to know which way's up. Great. To find out where you're going to be expecting all of this, as always, check how to work this moon section. The house that's being activated is where it's possible you're going to either turn a corner and really not be sure of which direction to head in at all. And I already got the new Moonology book. It's in the section below my favorites for 2024. I will be doing a live at some point talking about these. If I didn't already. And yeah, so we're going to look at these books, these wonderful books, because you can use them. You can use the moon to help you in your day. And I plan to use this agenda. I hadn't used this one this year because I already had one going. I had the Yeluan agenda. Oh my God, I can't even say that word ever. But this year I'm going to change it up, and I'm going to use the Moonology agenda so that the moon cycles help me as well. Okay, so the house that's being activated is where it's possible you're going to either turn a corner or really not be sure of which direction to head in at all. Mine's going to be in relationships because I know my rising is in Aries. So it's going to be in communication, neighbors, siblings, and also my fourth house, which is my star sign, which is home and family and all things domestic. So I'm going to have to be careful with the way I communicate with people or the way I hear them. Okay? So it says, adding celestial fuel to the cosmic fire as the full moon takes place. We also have Mars, the planet of anger and determination, testosterone and war, aligning with the sun. It really is a pretty combustible combination. Angry words are likely to be heard. If you know you have a short fuse, as the best of times, up your meditation practice and deep breathing this week. Also remember that everything happens for a reason. So she even offers a cooling fire meditation. So this is all really full, a lot of stuff that you can do. So in London, it's going to be the 27th of November at 9:16. That's coming in. Sydney, 27 at 8:16, I think. 27 November, 1:16. New York, the 27th at 4:16. So, yeah. Yeah, I know a few people in Gemini, and excuse me, my nose is itching. I just want to sneeze. I've been wanting to sneeze since I started this. I sneezed twice. I've actually gone to blow my nose to try to stop it from happening again, and nope. And I'm not sick, so I don't know. I don't know what's triggering this, but it's I guess it's just it's here to be disruptive, right? So I'm going to pull some cards for this full moon. Now remember, full moons are about letting go, right? It's releasing. So we're releasing something and opening up to the new. Okay? If that interests you, in the new year you'd like to use the moon's energies to better know where you're at and how to move forward. This is also a very, very good book. So Of course, balance comes in. Why wouldn't it, right? So when you feel imbalance, what do? You bring in balance. Absolutely. Okay, and the other thing that I want to talk about is that before I put it away, is I got the Cosmic Coven Tarot. Now, if you're a member, you'll actually see me do a flip through. I did it last Friday, I believe, on the channel. It's only $3 a month, okay, to be a member, and you get access to all the extra videos I do on Fridays. So it's well worth it. If you're a member, I do live streams. You can come in and I will pull a card. Questions require donations, but I'll pull a card or two for you for your energy for the week. It doesn't go into answering questions, but it does, it's a little extra perk that I like to offer my members. So if you want to join, click the join button below. There's 3 levels for people who have more, who can afford more, and but for as low as $3 a month, you can be part of this community. If I start having enough members, and I'm talking quite a few, let's say over 100, I may start doing some specialty things for you guys, okay? All right, so you have the balance card. Let's see. Let's get into this. 19. So just to be straight, this full moon's hitting tomorrow. You may have already been feeling the effects of it, but tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is the day. So this says seek balance. Extremes of anything are rarely healthy or useful. There may be an overreaction that has caused the issue. Ground yourself and allow your strength to rise from there. Be aware of where the imbalances in your life are at present. I seek and maintain healthy balance in my life. Working with the lunar cycle on a regular basis helps us actually experience the flow and balance of nature. The moon shows us the gradual and peaceful process of waxing and waning in the phases of perfect balance within. So like I'm saying, learn about the moons, okay? The moons, if they're being, difficult, you can find a way to help yourself through the moon's energy. You'll know why or how. And knowing, I always hear knowing is half the battle. Knowing is half the battle, okay? So our bodies, our minds, and our human spirit seek balance, yet perfect balance is almost impossible to achieve. Think on this. If we try to stand on one leg and balance ourselves, no matter how good at balancing on one leg we may be, it's kind of a dance, is it not? The large and small muscles in our legs adjust to keep us upright, always moving, never perfectly still. The rest of our bodies always performing a myriad of adjustments, a little to the right here in one moment, a little to the center there. The point is that balance is a process. Okay, something we can actively seek if we are wise. We need to know when we are unbalanced so we can return to homeostasis. It is useful to know where our imbalances lie and make a decision about moving towards a more balanced version. So this week they're warning us about, well, this week, next couple of weeks, they're warning us about people getting in our faces, miscommunication. So when you hear something that sounds off, instead of reacting, maybe the idea would be to let it sit for a minute. Go, okay, before my angry acts up, maybe I should listen, or maybe have the person repeat. Could you repeat that? Because I thought I heard it a certain way, but you may have said it something. And sometimes by saying that as well, Pisces, the person may realize, oh, maybe I didn't say it right, or they may realize that what they said, was a little too angry, and they may retract, okay? So they may go, oh, maybe I said that a little wrong, or maybe they will repeat. It doesn't matter. Just the fact of stopping, repeating, clarifying might be enough to diffuse the bomb. Okay, in the situation. So, okay, so let me see what it says. Self-reflection helps identify this. When we're too something, working too long, thinking too fast, eating too much, we need to be honest with ourselves so we can identify this quite easily. Okay, so they're also talking about the imbalances within you. But I'm talking with the moon. But it could also be, right, if somebody makes you angry, what do? Are you an emotional eater? Are you somebody who, like, spirals down the hole of, like, depressive thoughts? All of this stuff, okay? So it's good to look at that. It's good to think about those things. We need to be honest with ourselves so we can identify this quite easily. Allowing ourselves a more considered and balanced view invites a true peacefulness into our lives, something that many people crave in this incredibly busy and chaotic world. Balance allows us to understand that overwhelm isn't a place we want to visit, let alone set up home in. Absolutely. You don't want to be overwhelmed. So, you know, I think this is a perfect card. It's a great card, and it's a great tip for you for this moon. Okay, it's a great tip. Even the tip of what I told you. If, you know, if it's other people or whatever, something comes up and you're going, oh, I feel blah, you know, like this sounded awful. It's time to just take a step back and go, okay, I'm gonna chill for a minute, right? Okay, Pisces, let's break in this new deck. I tried to in the lives and it didn't feel it, but I'm feeling it now. So I'm hoping. It's a very pretty deck. When I saw it, I thought it was very Pisces. It was very Pisces in the colors that it shows. I like it. Plus it's got the purple in the back. See that? Or lilac, whatever. We own that color. It doesn't matter what shades they come in. Lilac, deep purple, it's all ours. All right, so I love this. This is the Three of Pentacles. Nice. We can use this. So this is about partnerships. It's about really taking the time to study. It's not study. That's not the word. What word? It's about manifesting healthy partnerships. There you go. So that you can bring about some really healthy projects, right? You want to take everybody's idea in, right? Look at that. Let's do this, let's do that. Somebody's got something to offer. Somebody's already offered stuff. How does it work together? Somebody's chill, somebody's talking, the other one's listening. It's all about a give and take. So be very mindful with this moon how you're communicating. The more, you know what? I'm just going to tell you right away, just slow it down. Just slow it down. Take the time it takes. Take the time you need. Just slow everything down. And if you're in a group of people and they're not even paying attention to the moon, but you're seeing that it's affecting people's energies, because even if they don't know it, right? You can say, you know, for this week, I think we should just slow it down. We should slow it down really, really, like, you know, take the time to really do some really good work, okay? We'll take extra time, we'll listen to each other carefully, and we'll do some really great work. This can be applied to relationships too. We're going to really slow down our communications. We're going to talk kindly to each other. Every day, we're going to say one thing kind to each other. That would be a great thing, you know? You walk in and, or somebody walks in from work and you go, hi. And then when they smile, you go, that's a great smile. Or if they don't smile, you say, why don't you smile? I love when you smile. I love your smile. And then they'll smile at you, even if it's faintly. Okay? But it's a switch. It's a thing. Okay? And I feel the word diffuse is coming in. So diffusing before they begin is also a great way of doing, because they may be subject to energies outside, right? So may you be. You may be subject to energies outside. So, ooh, okay. So it's a time of transitioning. The other thing that I've heard is that for some it was saying what is it? Wait a minute. I'm gonna go back to my moon because they're saying this is what we were talking about. Okay, so let me see if I can find it. There we go. Okay. Also remember that everything happens for a reason. And when I read it, it hit me again. It's like, why do we need to experience chaos? Why do we need to experience all of this maddening, energy that's pulling and pulling us? It's because sometimes something needs to be cleared. Things need to be said and said wrong. Things need to unravel so that they can build into something new. So this may be you or maybe somebody else. This may be the energy, again, of just like, taking things apart. Unraveling things that have been swept under the rug. We all do it. We all go through parts of our lives where we're going, I'm just going to sweep that under there and, I'll look at it later. Well, later is now. It's, it's that they're showing me something as mundane as this, but somebody who drops their socks at the same place, and you tell them, why don't you pick up your socks and just put it in the basket? And then you even, let's say, buy a basket and put it right where they drop their socks, but they still drop it on the floor somewhere else. And you take it, and you take it, and you've taken it for days, weeks, months, maybe years, and then this happened. Okay, this kind of energy comes in and there is a massive explosion. So everything happens like you are just going, why the heck do you never do it? And blah, blah, blah. And you go into all of that stuff. So you clear the air and the other person has to be held responsible for their irresponsibility, right? I've done everything for you to help you manage this, yet you still do it this way. Okay, so it's a finally, like, that's enough, okay? It's a line in the sand. So this is that kind of thing. And yes, I'm only using that sock thing as an example because shoes, socks, whatever. I'm the one with shoes everywhere, so I can't say anything. Okay, so let's pull a card, some more cards here. This is the Weiss belt, I think. This is the Weiss belt Tarot. I like it. It's very... I said I'd wait till, like, December because it's got the gold theme, but I like it and I'm using it. And death comes in again. Yeah. So there's definitely going to be, like, a transition of, that's it. A transformation. Profound change is going to happen, and severing things like that's it. This has got to stop. It's like a definite, a death of that habit, whatever that was. Like, it's not going to be tolerated anymore. It's not going to be put up with anymore. We need something different. Okay, but with these losses, these things that happen that we're clearing up, there's going to be new opportunities and new changes. Okay, so it's time to also seek the closure and to move on. Hey, so the death card comes in twice. Wow. So it's yeah, I'm surprised I don't see any knights here with, especially they said the the planet of war, but yeah. So it's also time with the Three of Wands. It's also time to launch into something new, right? To get your balance, because this in itself, actually this is 10, so this is the Wheel of Fortune showing a shift, and this 3, and for me balance is the 4. It's always the 4 table legs of the 4 of Wands, right? You go from the 3 to the 4, and that's what I feel. I feel this is launching you into what you feel is balanced, where you feel, okay, I've dealt with this and now that's done. Okay, so this is another kind of clearing. And it's, yeah, it's releasing the stuff. It is releasing the stuff. You have to get rid of those, okay? And you have to tell people as well that it really bothers you, okay? There's no need, like I was talking about the socks, I was talking about that explosion, but it doesn't need to be this way. You can sit down and make a big deal and going, what do I need to do for you to, stop making a mess. I've tried this and this and this. This is serious, okay? We need to have this conversation. You need to communicate with me. What is the problem? What is going on? We need to talk about this, right? This needs to change. This needs to change. Yeah. And I know now the sock thing's a little weird with the transformation card, but you understand what I'm saying. Some of these conversations are much deeper, and they go a lot further than just a pair of socks on the ground. So let's see if I can get another beautiful... Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Let's see this one. I saw it a week ago, and wasn't time, but now it is. So this is the... I know there's a book here somewhere. Where is it? The Moon Magic. This is Moon Magic, okay? It's a little deck. I got at Indigo a while back. It used to be known as Chapters. It's got a lot of in-your-face energy, so it's fitting. It's fitting. I love that it's got all the moon phases and just the brightest little star in the corner. So let's see here, Pisces. Let's see what we can bring in. Now, don't forget, today I do 2 readings. So, come back this afternoon. And I usually do lives. I'm not promising because I do these ahead of time. You know, things can happen. And there's a 4. Okay, there's the 4 Pisces that I was talking about. It's 40, but it's 4. Bring it down to its lowest denominator. That's what you got to do. Okay, so let's see, 40. Moon Dust. This is a lovely card, and it comes to inform you that a sprinkling of gold dust is about to be distributed in your life. Well, that works okay with me. What does that mean exactly? Well, it means that magic has been activated and wonderful things are about to happen for you and your loved ones. This represents a sudden, unexpected turn of events that leads you to a place of great joy and happiness. Doesn't surprise, especially with 2 death cards, that after this, we're heading into something good. Not only that, we're also going into the month of love for me, I find. And I know people say it's all Christmas and whatever, the holidays is all, you know, it's all marketing and stuff, but it's also a feeling of love. I've learned as the years go by that it's something that emanates from us, right? We want to send joy to the world. We want to help people. We want to feel connected to one another. So it's a beautiful month. And we're also going towards a new moon in Sagittarius. So fire, right? Moon dust, fire. Look at this orange glow, right? This is clearing us up for that beautiful wand energy, okay? This might indicate a happy coincidence or even a windfall. I like that. I like that. We also had the number 10 here coming in, which indicates like the Wheel of Fortune. So, it's a nice card for those who are feeling a little jaded or in need of a pick-me-up. There you go. It will reignite your sense of wonder and awe in this magical world we live in. While it's not an energy that sticks around for long, you will know when it's playing out in your life because you experience something that simply blows you away. Enjoy it for what it is and take the chance to make some lasting memories. So I also feel like it's saying after after the dust settles down from this, there's going to be a little bit of magic and moon dust to come. So a lightness to follow. So that's okay. You know, like it's like when you've cleared up the table, right? A messy table, when you've wiped it down, you get a moment of satisfaction. And while it doesn't last forever, it gives you that moment of, oh, isn't that nice? It's a nice clear table. You might put like a little pot of something. But I feel like it's saying that on that table, you might discover something that's been lost or something you didn't see or something that was deposited there that's going to bring you happiness and joy. So just keep yourself open to that, okay? So what else? I'm going to take another from this deck. that went to the ground. Let's see if I can go get it. Quicksilver. And another 19. Another 10 coming in. Nice. I feel that after this, there's fortune. Like they're talking about magic happens by the quicksilver light of the moon. And this is to let you know that it's a time of good fortune. And that doesn't necessarily just mean money. It just means a better time, right? Where you think everything's kind of rolling your way. And it says, again, it's fleeting. In other words, I almost feel like there's a high of that war energy where it's like, ooh, you're butting heads, and then you get, it's almost like the extremes, right? In the balance, you get the extremes, like the good mood and the bad mood. That's what I'm feeling here. Okay, so they're saying, but this, even though it may be temporary, okay, because they're talking again about a turn of events, it will leave a lasting impression and it will change you in some way for the better. So this little flash of happiness or whatever's coming in, this little flash of inspiration, it could be the Sagittarius new moon that comes in, because it's, of course, the spark, right? The fire. Fire, burns hot and then goes out. So this next little of fire coming in with the Sagittarius new moon may just be what you need to get you going. And it says you won't regret the time you spent under the influence of the Quicksilver moon. For wonderful, unexpected things are drawn to you right now. Welcome them with open arms. Okay, trust they come for your highest good. Precious moments in life are those that were fleeting and soon gone. Yeah, don't miss out on the moments, okay? Anything that comes in, take it. If it's succulent, I always say, suck the marrow right out of that moment, okay? Just take the savory into consideration and, just sit there and take the time to enjoy it. Enjoy every moment in the now. Whatever comes at you, especially if it's a nice surprise, take it. We're too soon to go, oh, that was nice, next. Don't do that. Just let it in and go, that was wonderful. Okay? Even if it's a good day, even if it's a reprieve from a bad week, a bad month, a bad year, take it. Take it and enjoy it. Okay? Quicksilver enchantment is impossible to catch and hold on to. All you can do is live in the moment and enjoy the magic while it shines into your life and your heart. It brings a message of joy and hope for a brighter future ahead. And it says it might disappear as quickly as it arrived, but don't mourn its passing. Be joyful that you experienced it at all, because not everybody does. So you have been blessed. Okay, so just be blessed. And trust me, you will be left with the remnants of it. And I think sometimes that's even better, because then you can look back and go, oh, that was a good moment. That was a good moment, right? My favorite story is a little girl, Cinderella, with the white dress, right? In the carriage. It was fleeting. She went to the ball, midnight came, and everything was gone. But did she sit there and go, oh, this is so sad? She was going, oh, thank you. That's what she said. Oh, thank you. That was so wonderful. Oh my God, that was so... And she was on a high. Okay? Of course she was. Did you see the dress? Okay? And Prince Charming. Yeah, dude was hot. Okay? So, yes, enjoy the moments when they happen. Okay? Let yourself be enthralled by whatever happens after this moon comes in. It could be during this moon as well, because with that upheaval of things, there's deep transformation in the undercurrent of this. So it's going to be strange. For some of you, it's going to come in like it's going to sweep in like something that just kind of takes you off your feet, maybe in not such a good way. But for some of you, it may come in with something quite unexpected in a good way. The thing is go with the flow, okay? I'm feeling it saying like go with the flow. Don't, you know, don't try to hold on to it for dear life, because it's just, you're just gonna, I don't know. I feel I need a power of surrender to bring this to a close, to finish this off. Oh, and I have a card from another deck. Well, that's good. Bring love into the situation. This is from another, but for anybody who needs this, bring love into the situation. Bring wonder. I'd say bring awe, bring wonder to the situation. Yeah. All right. Okay, so let's do... First one that came out, surrender, worry, but I'm going to take another. Interesting. Surrender to creativity. Very nice. We'll put that there for a second. I'm going to look at surrender to worry first. And it says, make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arrive, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. I like this because usually you'll see like a figure in the moon, right? In the crescent moon, and I almost feel like these pictures should be together. So just don't worry about too much at this point. Just try to be in, I really feel like try to be in the moment. Breathe through things. Take the time to just, you know, I'm going to take it in. The creativity thing is let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas on how to pursue a dream and solve a problem. And I think that whatever is coming in, this quicksilver that's coming in, it's also going to be the key for you to find the creative outlet. This is how you can't hold on to it, but the moment can be long-lasting, right? It can make you dream of something else, right? There's nothing like brilliant moments in time to just kind of set the fire of intention in you, right? I want to do I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want to move forward with that. So just keep that in mind, okay, beautiful Pisces? So I think that's as far I'm going to go with this moon. I feel very uplifted. I didn't think I would reading that Gemini thing, but I feel that Spirit for us is saying, it gave us some really good tips how to deal with it and how it's going to play out for us going forward. Okay, it's going to go one extreme maybe to the other, or these extremes, whatever they be, however they show up in your life, whether they're hardships or just unexpected booms, you know, like we're gonna to take it in for what it is, right? Really observe them, really enjoy or deal with them, and then move on. So whatever that means for you, just take it in stride, Pisces. Slow down if you need to. Slow down and enjoy if you need to. And for all of you who are getting wonderful surprises this month, I hope that you're going to tell me in the comment section. I would love to know if your fairy godmother shows up, gives you a beautiful ball dress to go to the ball to meet Prince Charming, and or Lady Charming, whichever one, a suit and Lady Charming, or whatever you be wearing. This should be interesting. All right, Pisces, I'm going to let you go with that. You guys have yourself a great rest of day, and I will see you for the readings for the upcoming week later on. Love, light, and blessings, my beautiful ones. See you later. Bye.